November 16th, 2019. Love letters from fans. These are a few excerpts from some really nice fan mail that I've gotten recently. Jeff, a red shirt volunteer. Hello, Carole. I wanted to truly thank you on Veterans Day, which may sound backwards coming from a veteran. I think it should be said, as a veteran with multiple health issues, all I wanted to do was volunteer for my fellow veterans, but that didn't work out due to my health issues. I found Big Cat Rescue on searching Google for animal sanctuaries I could volunteer at. I know now taking the introduction tour would change my life. Seeing and being around these majestic cats helps take my mind off my own issues. I knew then I wanted this more than anything. Not only the cats, but the people I can't say enough about. The way you rescue and treat these cats with respect and love is how every person there has made me feel. I believe you rescue souls, not just cats, as I was lost. I've been going through a lot. Health problems, split with my fiancé, going through custody for my daughter. Every time I came to Big Cat Rescue, I left those issues at the gate and tried to help in any way I can. I wanted personally to reach out to you from the bottom of my heart for everything you have created here. Our Veterans Day people thank veterans, but few have truly helped a veteran the way you and Big Cat Rescue has helped me. I look forward to volunteering for years to come. Thank you again. Janine. She lost her battle to cancer this year. Her message before that was, Carole, you have inspired me greatly. For this, I am eternally grateful. I loved how real you were when I sent you an email years ago asking about the past animals on Easy Street. You didn't get offended or brush me off. Even though I was really no one special, you responded, you were real. And I just thought, wow, a CEO of a huge sanctuary actually responded. You made me feel important. As a donor to your sanctuary, you did educate me in numerous ways. How to divert negativity from myself, how compassion is a superpower. You are my mentor. I watched a YouTube video of you from back in the earlier days. You were talking about how you had to invent yourself into someone people could relate to, and you spoke about how you had to go way out of your comfort zone to become successful. I began thinking about that and realized that I too must reinvent myself. Instead of laying around and waiting to die, which I've been doing, I chose to write the Angry Tiger book, and also that led to a new business. Thank you, Carole. Your wisdom has well reinvented my life. From the bottom of my being, I am deeply grateful for having the opportunity to say you're possum. Karen. I know you have heard it many times, but the truth is Big Cat Rescue has changed my life. Carole, I cannot believe you went to buy a bobcat and came home with over 50 bobcats, never looking back. You saved so many lives that day, and so many since. To give your life to these precious cats is selfless, and I admire you each and every day. Life is not easy, and there are setbacks. No one escapes hardship. When my life became a little difficult, Big Cat Rescue came up on my Facebook page during this time. It was also near to the time that Cecil the lion was murdered. I began paying attention to your words on live feeds and Facebook posts. It all clicked for me, and I began to follow. Sometimes moments align and things fit, and for me, that was the day I knew my journey, really my second journey, the first was having my children, was set in stone. Hoover's paw touching down on Big Cat Rescue's cool grasses was soon after, and I'll never give up trying to end the abuse. I know you've only met me once, and I'm sorry I'm going on, but I learned that when someone touches your life, you need to let them know. Well, you have touched my life, and I am grateful and joyous that I am a very small part of a very large and important mission. I will never give up on the big cats, ever. Again, thank you for being this tremendous voice. Thank you for not fearing the haters, and thank you for giving us a chance to share in the fight for your mission. I know you were busy, no need to write back. Just know that I'm not afraid to fight the fight and pound the pavement if you need me. I will be visiting my rep again to ask him to now champion the Big Cat Public Safety Act, as he is already a co-sponsor. Thank you for everything. Shandi. Carole, you are a soul that inspires me and are someone I want to be like. You truly are an Earth Mother. I love you as if you were my sister. You all feel a part of my family. I thank you all for going above and beyond for all you do for the cats. Thank you for your labor of unconditional love. You are truly a part of my family. Carole, I have no doubt you are the guardian of the Rainbow Bridge for all time. God bless your compassionate heart and your gracious kindness in all you do. Sending you all my love and prayers. Jennifer. Hi, Carole. I just wanted you to know how much your walkabouts help people get through life even without you realizing. I've been watching your videos for as long as you have been making them, and they are a great way for me to unwind at the end of the day. I don't often get to see them live, but there's something I really look forward to watching when I get home from work. A few years ago, my husband and I were in Florida for a wedding, and we decided to go to tour at Big Cat Rescue. We loved it so much that we came back to Florida this past May and went on a keeper's tour. You were nice enough to stop your golf cart and give me a hug when I waved at you from the tour. I was so excited to see you in person and chat with you a minute. On October 9th, our home burned completely down, along with 4,000 other homes in the Northern California fire. Our entire neighborhood is gone, and we got out with very little time to spare. I woke up at 2:15 a.m. to the smell of smoke, so we gathered our pets, grabbed my purse and laptop, and headed about 10 miles away to my parents' house. Our home was completely gone before 3 a.m. It has been the worst thing that has ever happened to me in my life, and I am a breast cancer survivor. I lost everything I have ever owned in my life, including all of my pictures, wedding album, wedding dress, kids' mementos, things left to me from my grandmother, my wedding ring, and the flag that I was presented to my husband at his brother's funeral only the month before the fire. I have been married for 34 years and lived in that house for 30 of those years. I also lost my things that I had saved from my childhood, yearbooks, prom pictures, etc. It's just a total devastation and loss. For over a month, I was unable to watch the videos you post or even read the daily updates because our life was in such an upheaval. A few weeks ago, I started going on to the old updates with October 9th, the day of the fire, and moving forward each day, watching and reading. Yesterday was the day I caught up. I can't even begin to tell you how much your updates and videos have made me feel better. I have cried at all of the lost cats this past month and a half, and smiled at the antics of the silly ones. It's these things that truly help people get through their day and start to feel whole again. And I can't begin to thank you enough. Whenever you think you aren't appreciated or that there's nothing interesting going on at Sanctuary, please know that even just walking around with you and hearing your voice and your stories helps someone out there, even way over here in California. Thank you for all you do, and not only for the cats. Sonia. I stay up quite late each night as your walkabouts feed through at about midnight, Adelaide time, and I just love seeing them. Seeing the cats, hearing about them is just fantastic, plus all that you share each time, whether it be about your day, the weather, your shirts, bracelets, the updates, thanking donors, saying hi, responding to questions and comments, and of course, importantly, your mission to end cats in cages. With all that is happening, be heartened and encouraged by all your hard work and that of the Big Cat Rescue team, plus thousands of supporters to keep going strongly and with enthusiasm. You've been given a mission and a purpose and are fulfilling those diligently and in good faith. Thank you very much. Christine. I just wanted to tell you a little personal story that in a roundabout way you were a part of. A while back, you were selling some little cat toy fish that swims in the water in your cat rescue store. You had a special sale on them that I couldn't pass up, so I purchased a pink one for my cat Grace. She loves it. I put a big bowl of water on the coffee table and let her play with the fish in it. She loved that big bowl so much that I left it there for her. She just loved to lounge by it and drink from it. I used past tense because I had to change the bowl to a small bowl so that I can monitor her water intake, but I still have it on the coffee table for her to lounge by and drink from. Anyway, after the big bowl had been there a few weeks, I started noticing that she was drinking a lot of water. She would drink and drink. My husband has always scooped Grace's litter, and every so often I will ask him how everything deposited in the litter looks. He always says normal. When I saw how much she was drinking, I asked if she had been urinating a lot, and he said yes, but he just thought it was because of the big bowl that she likes to drink out of. She had been urinating a lot the last couple of weeks, before I noticed the excessive drinking. My husband just thought it was because she was drinking a lot, which it was, but he didn't realize that it isn't normal for her to drink that much. He did a great job of scooping her litter, but now I do the scooping, laugh out loud. I know that drinking a lot and urinating a lot is a sign of diabetes, so we took Grace to her vet, and after a bunch of blood work, sure enough, she has diabetes. At first, I was devastated because I lost my dad at the age of 58 to complications from diabetes. But this was a different situation. We caught Grace early and would go full force to get her regulated with insulin injections. I had to change her entire diet, eating times, everything. She so wanted her temptation treats back, and it was so hard for me not to give them to her, but I couldn't. I had to give her injections and was so fearful of hurting her. We were supposed to take her blood sugar readings 3 times a day, but it absolutely traumatized her, so we couldn't do it. The vet said that was okay. Lots of people can't take their cat's readings, and they will do A1C tests. I was so overwhelmed, but at least I knew it could be treated. As I was sitting there sobbing, I thought about the fact that this is treatable. She will get better. I thought to myself, thank goodness I caught this so early and I know the signs. Then it dawned on me. I wouldn't have noticed her drinking so much if the water bowl wasn't on the coffee table, and the water bowl wouldn't have been on the coffee table if I hadn't bought Grace the toy fish, and I wouldn't have bought the toy fish if Carole hadn't sold it in her store. I tell you all of this because we never know how we touch other people's lives, even with the littlest things and the littlest gestures. I wanted you to know how big you touched my life, even in a roundabout way with a toy fish. We just never know how one thing we do will affect someone else along life's path. Because we caught Grace's diabetes early, this is the outcome. She was on her insulin injections for a month and then had an A1C test. Normal A1C test range should be 300 to 400. Grace was 589, and now it is 250. They think she may be in remission. She has been off insulin for 2 weeks now, and the next week she has her A1C test to see how regulated she is without insulin. We have managed to get 2 blood sugar readings in the last 2 weeks, and so far her blood sugar looks great. The vet said that remission may not last forever, but that's okay. I know now that her diabetes can be managed. Plus, we have prayed for her, and prayer is a powerful thing. She is playing again, drinking and urinating is normal, and is a happy girl. That makes my heart happy. Thank you for selling those cute little toy fish. That toy fish was the reason we caught it so early. I just thought you should know, and that simply listing a small item in your store made a huge difference for Grace and me. Thank you for all you do for big and small cats, wild and domestic. I know that you have made a tremendous difference in your cats' lives and are making a tremendous difference for them out in the wild with the Big Cat Act. The difference you made by selling the toy fish may seem so small, but it wasn't small to me at all. Standing with you to be a voice for the cats. Love and hugs. You guys are so sweet. You make me cry. I don't know if I can even do another one. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.